Hello, my cherished viewer. You are most welcome to the Law Legal Clinic on KMTV, program that educates, enlightens, and empowers you to understand the law and know your right. I am Mejina Kwesi, your regular host on KMTV, the Law Legal Clinic. As we always promise, we are to give you nothing but quality and best content on KMTV, the Law Legal Clinic, for you to get some basic understanding of some law or legal issues in Ghana and even beyond. So stick and stay to our platform. Help us share our content to others. Today's discussion is very, very sensitive because it touches on culture, spirituality, tradition, and the law. So you will get your share on this discussion. So do not switch from this platform because we have a lot. Our topic for today is, can a fetish priest or a spiritual person be asked, be called as a witness in court to prove that another person is a witch or a wizard? There is this another question that many people are asking, that what can you do when somebody casts a spell or curses you in Ghanaian settings? So these are some of the issues, or this is the issue that we want us all together to discuss. And I believe at the end of this program, you will get better understanding of these issues. Many people in Ghana strongly believe in spiritual powers, traditional practices, but when such matters enters the courtroom, the question is, what will the law then say? Stay with me as we discuss these important issues in simple language for everyone understanding. Before we go into details, there are questions the public are asking and are demanding answers to it. So the first question is, can someone be arrested because a fetish priest mentioned his or her name? Another question is witchcraft recognized under Ghanaian law? In Ghana, does Ghana have a law that is used to deal with the issue of witchcrafting? Can a spiritual revelation be used as evidence in court? These are some of the questions people are asking. The fourth question that is bothering people and they are asking is, why do many people still believe spiritual accusation without proof? What protection does the law of Ghana give to the people accused of witchcraft? Does Ghana have a law that is used to protect the people who have been accused of being witchcrafts by the society, the community, their family, their spiritual people, or traditional worshippers, or prophets, Muslim, Malam, or whatever? This is the reason why you have to listen and watch this show. In many Ghanaian society or community, strange events happens, such as sickness, death, unexplained wealth, infertility are sometimes linked to spirituality or witchcrafting or spiritual attacks. Because of this, some people consult priests, malams, prophets for spiritual answers. After consultation, a spiritual person may accuse an individual. After all these consultations, the spiritual person that the person have consulted may accuse an individual. But can such accusation be accepted in the law court of Ghana? My answer to this is completely no. The court do not recognize spiritual issues in courtroom because courts need evidence, proof to testify and verify before the information can be admitted in court. So court does not deal with spiritual matters. It deals with physical testifications, spiritual issues that can be testified, can be proved, can be verified, but not anything that cannot be testified. So courts do not recognize spiritual revelations as legal proof because the law depends on evidence that can be tested, verified, and proved or proven. Spiritualists may claim that a spirit or Juju reveal information to him or her, but the court cannot verify that in court, or the court cannot verify the source of that information. Court cannot question spirits or cross-examine spirit on spiritual matters. That is why such evidence is not accepted legally. Because of this, let us delve deep and find out what the law says about these matters. What does the law say to this when it comes up? What exactly is hearsay evidence? Does court accept hearsay? Why do court reject evidence from fetish priests or spiritual persons? Can spiritual evidence ever be verified legally? What did the court decide in Abotue versus Numu? Does rejecting spiritual evidence means the law disrespect tradition? Some are asking, what does rejecting spiritual evidence means? So does the rejecting spiritual evidence means the law disrespect the tradition? Does it mean that? Because of this, I have said to find a case study for this conversation purpose. There is an important Ghanaian legal case that explains this issue clearly. Abotue vs. Numu, 1974. The court explained that evidence from the fetish priest based on spiritual matters, based on spiritual communication, amount to what the law calls hearsay evidence. Know what is hearsay evidence. Hearsay is information that cannot be directly verified or proven through reliable legal method. The court stated that a fetish priest speaks based on what he claims the Juju or spiritual communication communicated to him. Nobody can prove that actual source of that information. There's no legal recognized way to verify spiritual revelation. The court further explained that spiritual information can easily be misinterpreted, twisted, suppressed, or even fabricated. For these reasons, Ghanaian courts generally do not entertain spiritual accusation as evidence. So legally speaking, nobody can be declared a witch or wizard in court simply because spiritualists said so. I want to attend to some of the possible questions the public may continue to be asking on these matters. So these are some of the questions the public may be asking, or some have even contacted me to address. So if your question is here, then you are lucky. Question 1. What happens when an innocent people are falsely accused? Why are elderly women often targeted in witchcraft accusations? This is a very perfect question that we all need to answer. Can someone sue for false spiritual accusation? If you make an accusation claiming it being spiritual, and at the end of the day it tends to be false, can't we make a suit against that person? How does society suffer from wrong accusation? Does it affect the society if one is being accused wrongly? What are the implications, effect on the person we have accused wrongly? What should family do before believing such allegations? You're most welcome once again to the Law Legal Suit on KMTV. False accusations of witchcraft have destroyed many innocent people across Africa. There are many people who have been accused wrongly that they are witches and wizards through spiritual means. But at the end of the day, its implication has always been negative on the society, on the person, on the families. So it is not the best for us to be accusing people spiritually, most especially our aged women. When has it become that when you grow, you become a witch? But we all pray for long life. No matter what you will do, when you grow to a certain level, some happening in our actions sometimes be changed. Some even can behave like kids. But when we grow to that level, is that most Africans, and in Ghana, for example, you see people are being accused of being witches and wizards in our society, and nobody is making any effort to end this nonsense in our society. Some people, especially elderly women, have suffered rejection, humiliation, violence, and even death because somebody accused them spiritually. That is in Ghana. Some have been murdered, humiliated, killed because of these kind of accusations. On the other hand, have lost their income, marriage, businesses, and dignity. When such accusations are made against people, it affects their businesses, it affects their livelihood, it affects their marriages or relationships, it affects the family because of such accusations. The law protects every individual against wrongful accusation. If the law truly protects people from being accused wrongly, why our elderly women in the north of Ghana are still in the Gambaga witch camp? Because of accusation, they have been sent away from their homes to these places. Some don't even have food to eat. Their families have distanced themselves from them because of such accusations. Their relationship have been broken. Some are not lucky and have been killed because of these accusations. So as a society, why are these laws not made to arrest such people who made accusation? Don't you think if we have that spiritual court, it will be good for us to end such useless, meaningless, and inhuman accusation against one another? Especially when you grow, you become an elderly person, there the society will say you are a witch or a wizard. But when you are young, I don't know if witchcraft is interested in the aged people. I don't know what will happen to me in future because I'm going to grow. In Ghana, every person is presumed innocent until proven guilty through credible evidence. If we have before, people don't know that the fact that you made accusation or you make allegation against someone doesn't make what you say being the truth. Before it has been established, you have to send the case to court. For court to make a determination on that, there we will know what you say or the allegation you made against the person or accusation is true or not. But you can't sit in your home, may accuse against one that he or she is a wizard or a witch without any proof. So henceforth, I want to urge the public that we should stop this kind of life. We are causing so many harm to people in their lives. And the government should make frantic effort to address these menace. It's against humanity because our constitution says that we have the right of worship, even if they are practicing witchcraft. It is a spiritual issue, so they must be allowed to practice it. Even if they are witches, they are also allowed to join witchcraft because it is a religion. It is a practice of some people. So far as you are also practicing as a fetish priest, and you are not being banned, you are not being asked to leave the community that you are, the same thing must apply to people who we claim are witches and wizards. They are also spiritual. They are it also believed to be a spiritual means. If you, a fetish priest, can claim of killing somebody spiritually, and you are not being asked to go to prison, then wizards and witches are also the same class of you. They also, if they kill, they are not killing physically. So why then do we go ahead and humiliating those people, causing harm to them? Even sometimes we don't even have evidence. Sometimes it is false allegation, false accusation, all because the people have grown up, more especially our women. Our elderly women pass through so many difficulties. And in Ghana, it says that no one or everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty. So if you cannot testify, if you cannot prove that Mr. A, Madam B is a witch or wizard, then you have no right to accuse somebody of being a witch and a wizard. It means that court prohibits these things. The land of Ghana does not allow these things to be happening to people like it's happening in the north and some part of the society of Ghana. Suspicious alone is not a proof. If you cannot use suspicion because you cannot testify, you cannot verify it in court. Spiritual accusation alone cannot be a proof. Cannot be a proof. Society, we must avoid using fear, suspicion, or anger to destroy others. Because you have issue with the person, because of your anger, you make series of unverified comments against someone. At the end of the day, the person becomes a victim of circumstance. There must be a law now to help us fight these kind of issues. Justice must be based on fact and evidence, not assumptions. Because if you cannot have a proof to the allegation that you have been made, that alone must be a punishment before the law. So what it simply means to me is that if it is not accepted in our law court for one to be accused spiritually, then if the one who is making an accusation, when we find you making accusation, we must clarify that statement as false information and to arrest that people. So let us stop these things. Another question people are asking is that, can somebody be punished legally for placing a curse on another person? This is another big question. If something happened between I and another person and I place curse on him or her, can the law deal with me? Can I be punished legally on casting spell or curse on someone? We will know. Should spiritual matters be reported to the police? This already, we have made it clear that spiritual matters are not admissible in court. Therefore, police too cannot handle spiritual issues. I have answered you. What role do chiefs and traditional leaders play in such matters? Does traditional leaders, in this case, have a role to play in these matters? When does a spiritual issue become a criminal issue? Criminal issue. And you don't know, but we will find you answer. What should victims of threat or intimidation do? What should victims of threat or intimidation do? We will answer this. If someone curses you or casts spell on you, according to the information that we are discussing today, court generally do not sit on purely spiritual matters. Court does not sit to handle spiritual matters. So if someone casts spell or curses someone, it is not anything that can be admitted in court. Court cannot accept such statement. Traditional authorities, that is chiefs, elders, often handle such matters according to custom and tradition. So in this case, aside law court, our traditional leaders or elders can handle such matters and deal with it, because they sometimes also handle spiritual issues. In many Ghanaian society, invoking spirit or casting spell or curse on one is seen as a taboo. It is not allowed. So if you go ahead and make a curse or cast a spell on someone, in some Ghanaian communities or societies, you will be punished because they have placed a ban on such actions. Because of this, if you have issue with someone, you can go and issue of this nature, you can go and report it to the traditional authorities for their intervention to help address and bring peace and unity among the people. This is how it can be handled, but not in court. So if you have issue with someone and it is spiritual, you have an alternative route to pass. That is, go to the traditional authorities and report the incident or the case to them. They have a remedy to the issue. However, if such accusations result in threat, assault, defamation, violence, public humiliation, or destruction of property, then it becomes legal matter. And the police or court can intervene. So, though the issue was spiritual and it has led to threat, it has led to assault, it has led to defamation, violence, or destruction of property, then it can go to court or police for the law to take its course, because this moment there is an evidence. This moment there can be a testification. You can testify. This moment there are proofs, because physical actions have been taking place. And court or police can use those actions as evidence in law court to deal with the issue. Which means that at that moment it becomes legal matter for the state to take action or intervene, then address the matter. So while spiritual beliefs may belong to culture and tradition, criminal actions connected to them can still be punished by law. Though you accuse somebody initially where court cannot deal with, but through your accusation, if something fall out like threat, violence, defamation of character or person, or destruction of property, then court can now court can now come in and find solution to it. In conclusion, a fetish priest, spiritualist, cannot legally prove in court, cannot prove in court that someone is a witch merely through spiritual revelation. A fetish priest or a spiritualist cannot legally prove in court that another person is a witch or a wizard merely through spiritual revelation. The law protects the people from unverified accusations and injustice. At this time, traditional institutions continue to play important cultural role in our society. As citizens, we must promote peace, truth, justice, human dignity, responsible speech. I urge you never accuse somebody falsely without evidence. Because if you make accusation to someone who knows his or her right, the person may send you to court, because it can be amount to false information. It can be amount to information that can lead to the person humiliation. It amount to information that can lead to harming the person or denting the person's image, where he or she can sue you for defamation of person image. I am your man, Mejina Kwesi, aka Common Man with the common sense. I believe today's discussion has been very wonderful for you and you have enjoyed. Keep on watching, sharing, commenting, and liking our program. Remember, we want you to be part of this great family. Help us grow, help us build this society where we let you understand the law and know your right. This is the Law Legal Clinic on KMTV. Bye-bye.